So there's a lot of people who don't even realize that the output tokens are about 3 to 4 times as expensive as the input tokens. Right. So I was having a conversation with a friend on Friday, and he's working with a client, a very small business, and they want to implement a chatbot on their website. He's like, Rock, how do I do any financial modeling for this? Like, what's this going to cost them? And I'm like, well, that's a great question. There are a lot of AI startups going out of business because they don't understand that exact issue with regards to how tokens are billed, charged, like what the financial model is around tokens. So there's a lot of people who don't even realize that the output tokens are about 3 to 4 times as expensive as the input tokens. And oh, by the way, the API pages, most of what you see are the input tokens, the costs, right? So I'm like, all right, brother, I'll help. I've vibe coded something. So this is the result of it. I'll call it token tally. You could grab the URL. It's here in the bar. Long story short, the token's calculated. I just focus on the English language. Believe it or not, tokens are calculated differently for different languages because of the alphabet, all the stuff behind it, right? But it's about, on average, 1.3 tokens per word. So I'm using that as kind of a rough estimate. OpenAI does actually have a tokenizer like that you can use. So you can like drop prompts in there and it'll give you an estimate about how many tokens it's going to generate. The kick is that does great for the input tokens. You can't estimate the output tokens until you actually generate the output tokens, right? So you're burning the tokens. So at least this tool, now when you're writing code, you can like max, you can set parameters to the model to max the output token. So you have a little bit of control over that. So that's what a lot of people don't realize. In the list of what I'm supporting so far, Chat GPT-5 Nano is the cheapest. It's always going to be the best alternative. Like I didn't know that output tokens were 4x the cost of input tokens. I didn't know about context accumulation, that type of stuff. 5 times the cost of any of the Sonnet models, and dude, that MCP server cost me, probably a couple grand out of pocket, honestly, as a result. So yeah, lesson learned. Hopefully, this gives you some insight ahead of time, right?
Forecasting. Anybody can figure out like full scope forecasting can make a lot of money. If anybody's looking for a business idea. I mean, I'm thinking FinOps exactly.
And AI
Yeah,
FinOps, FinAops.
yeah, AI FinOps is going to make a lot of dough.